Hello, co-creators. So today we are going to go over the fourth step to recovery. My non-traditional fourth step in recovery is Hoponopono. So this is work for me. I've been going over the different steps that I created for myself that have been working for me. And I'm telling you, I never ever thought that the traditional steps would work for me. And I didn't realize that we are the co-creators in our reality. So naturally, I wanted to create my own. So I'm just sharing them with you. It's in my book as also in more detail based off of the 12 steps of recovery that I created. So I'm just going through the different steps in separate videos. So you'll find the rest of the steps that I've done so far on my channel. And I'm hoping that they work for you as well. Or that they just bring you some new insight, or maybe you can share it with somebody that may need some help in recovering from addiction. In my case, drugs. I mean, addiction could be, anything. It could be eating too much. It could be workaholic. It could be, it doesn't have to be a substance, but for me, the substance was drugs. So let me go over some of my notes so that way I can cover everything. It's going to be a short video. So if you're interested in, getting to know more of the Hoponopono, you can take into initiative to study more yourself. The Hoponopono is a Hawaiian prayer. And like I said, I always suggest people look things up because to do your own research, because it's like, you don't learn from words. Words don't teach. You learn from your experiences, or like when I go into detail about telling experiences, that can help you to learn from that. But just talking at somebody doesn't help people learn from things in life. You have to actually experience it for yourself. So like even when I do tarot readings, I always suggest people go and do your own reading and see if it matches. If you pull any of the same cards, then the message was 100% for you. Always do your research. Always back up what somebody is saying and what you're learning, especially online. It doesn't even have to just be especially online. Like it could be, like even when you're in school or you're in college, things that you're learning, really make sure that you understand them from a perspective of the research and energy that you put into learning it. Okay? So like I said, do your own research. Hoponopono means to make right. Okay? So in the Hawaiian language, which translates into you taking 100% responsibility for what you have attracted to you. Because we are co-creators creating our reality, right? Thoughts create things. Yes. So let me give you some examples. How you would use Hoponopono. I'm in traffic, right? Imagine this. I start freaking out and I start yelling at the people in traffic, like road rage, okay? That doesn't always feel good, right? Road rage doesn't feel good because you're giving your power away to somebody else. So in that experience, I would silently or out loud, and I'm not caring who's in the car, say, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. And I would chant it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. And sometimes I laugh because whoever's in the car with me, but it doesn't even matter because I'm centering myself again. I'm taking my power back. I'm forgiving myself for what I just attracted to me, because it's not that person's fault that I'm yelling at. It is my fault. Not my fault, but I am taking responsibility by consciously saying this prayer, this mantra to myself. I am taking full responsibility 100% for my actions of feeling powerless, of giving my power away at that moment. Okay, another example. You getting mad and yelling at your kid, or a boss. That's a bad one. Or a lover, and you've been telling your lover you're not going to yell at them anymore. You're going to try to talk civil and mature and have a mature love, a mature relationship, right? And be so mature. But you yell and then you feel so powerless. Okay, you can take your power back at that moment, go into another room, or like I said, who gives a fuck what people think? Excuse my language. Who gives a freak what people think? Say it in that moment, right in front of them. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. You are connecting with your higher self. You are forgiving yourself. You are taking your personal power back for the action that you just did that made you feel powerless. So, let me look at my notes. So, okay, being late, that's another one. When you're late to an appointment, that is 100% you. It's not the person, it's not whoever made you late. It's not anyone else's fault but your own. You could have left earlier. You could have gotten in the shower earlier. You could have not taken those calls or checked your emails and got to your appointment on time, or wherever it is that you needed to go. Just forgive yourself and you'll do better the next day, or for the next appointment, or, just not to be so hard on yourself when you do respond. Because when we first become in recovery, we can't control our emotions. And I've experienced this, I've experienced having emotions just up and down, and until we learn to control our emotions, the Hoponopono is going to be your best friend. It is going to be your best friend. So the fourth step, all the steps are really important. They all help you keep your personal power. They all help you stay sober. Okay? So no step is more important than the next. They are all equally important, and you will do them all regularly. I do. It's like this little routine that I've created that works for me. The same energy I put into getting high, I put into my sobriety. And this is what keeps me sober, are these steps. So I hope you check out the other ones on my video. Okay, so continuing. Until we learn how to control our emotions, the Hoponopono, if I haven't said this already, I think I did, is going to be your best friend. It's going to help you keep your personal power. It's going to help you forgive yourself. It's going to help you have divine love. The divine love is the goal. It frees your soul. Hoponopono is a cleansing of the subconscious mind. So with that said, this is the easiest way. Life is supposed to be simple. Us as humans make it not simple. Us as humans, we just gotta be less serious and have more fun. And the Hoponopono, the fourth step, will help you do that. It will help you be less intense, and more free and in your power, because that is the goal here. Because we gave our personal power away to that drug, or working too much, or overeating, or whatever it was that we were addicted to. In my case, it was drugs. I gave my power away every day for almost 20 years. Off and on, I've had some sobriety time, but the point is I don't give my personal power away anymore. Because the day I start doing that, that is the day that I will put myself at risk to use again. And they always say, everybody that's not here right now, they say that addicts, and from my experience, addicts relapse, and it's just the thing. It doesn't have to be your story anymore. It's not going to be my story anymore, and I've made that decision, and now you should make that decision for yourself. It doesn't have to be your story anymore. You can really take your personal power back and keep it. And it gets so easier. It gets so much easier to keep it when you're not in the habit of giving it away. But when you slip, there's certain little things that you can consciously bring yourself back quickly and get that power back, your personal power, your divine love. To know that we are all one. We are all one. We are all struggling with something. We all have secrets. It just depends on how big your secrets are that keep you in the dark. You know? So I hope you enjoyed your watching time of this video. And like I said, it was a short video. Please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow. And bye for now.